Hello, welcome to another sketchbook tour. This might seem so soon since I did the last one. Now that's because it kind of is, but the last one was pre-recorded. And also I started school or I guess last week. And I need a bit more time for the video that I was making because I was thrown off schedule on me for starting the channel when I did. But yeah, now you'll get to look at another sketchbook. That out of the way, let's just jump into it. Our sticker started on the 10th of the 3rd and ended on the 8th of the 6th, which is very standard for me. Little fox from the bottom. I haven't looked through this in a while. Like, it's been months, obviously, since, but yeah. Oh, speaking of Ari, I guess. Oh God. So yeah, in case I guess quite a few of you don't know, I play League of Legends. I like to think that I was doomed from the start because my cousins because my cousins played it when I was 5. Like, I grew up with the champion spotlights and watching people play the game. Like, I would sit behind their desk when they were playing it, like some cheap esports type of deal, and I found it so interesting. So yeah, was doomed. And so of course, have an OC. She needs a proper design update because this ain't it. I'm gonna do that soon. When is soon? Don't know. We shall see. But yeah. I'm just gonna say there's a reason why this was made originally, and you all can do with that what you will. Oh, Lizzie! I have some Lizzie. Yes, we have Na, whose design I literally updated today. More of my husband, I see. And then this is me calculating how long she'd have been in hell. Yeah. It's fine, we don't. Okay, so these are for a D&D campaign consisting of like one-shots. Me, Cup, Koji, and me, Cup, Koji, and now Lee are joining in. These are for the ones from the cover, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of experimenting. So this is Dex, and this is Seikori. I believe it's fine, it's not important. These were, we had, like, our art teacher was like, oh yeah, you have to make a poster for like a movie or something. And I'm like, shit. And so I'm like, okay, we something as a shovel and fox, void. And then I got so frustrated that I like kind of gave up, and they said, okay, let's start a little desk. Have been meaning to make this digital. At this point, I think I'm just gonna have to like accept that's never gonna happen, but I do like this sketch. Ooh, okay, so as I said in the previous video, my teacher for physics, chemistry, and biology would come in wearing outfits that were like modern, false, adjacent, and so I drew false in them. And this is a self-portrait of that teacher. Yeah, God, I should not be moving. Don't know what I'm doing. And this was from the same class. I draw really fast. Where yeah, I'm stupid, guys. And then Nature Wives in Hermitcraft Season 2. Yay, I'm really proud of their designs. I love their designs. Honestly. cover star. I forgot this. I forgot I drew this. There we go. Yeah, they're just being cute. Snail Gajingas. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But yeah, these are fun. Gem's little guy and Green's little guy. I feel like they should be called Strawberry and Blueberry, but that is just me. Don't know who the fuck that's supposed to be. Anyway, Co in vaguely crescentian attire. Love to see it. And then, okay, so my school has like a small stadium, and we have like plays and announcements and stuff like that. And there's like curtains. But because it's inside the main school building, it's just like an amphitheater, like the ancient Greek theaters that were just like half a circle, like that. And one of the curtains, the doors had a bow, like a ribbon, and I just saw it, and I got really obsessed about it, I guess. I don't fucking know, but I ended up like playing with it and making a perfect bow, and then between the hours, I guess I just drew them. Thing was the list 2 hours, so I didn't have much to do. Oh my god! Alex, baby girl. She has a new design. Now, slightly changed, but I love her. And then Lyra in my German teacher's outfit because it was just Lyra adjacent. And like I had to. Oh, this, okay. Okay, so I was at my grandma's place, which means that it was with my cousins, and I was talking to the one that recently got into art. And so we were drawing while doing these. So, yeah. And Coffer Star, I really need to draw them more. I feel like I didn't draw them literally today, but that's besides the point. Lizzie, this was originally gonna be Co, as you can kind of probably tell by some aspects of the outfit. But then I'm like, actually, that looks like Lizzie. And for a second, I considered redesigning my Emperor's Lucy design to this. I like my Lucy design. It's basic. All my Emperor's designs are pretty basic, but I think with how much I changed the stories, I feel like the designs are better left as they are. And then just a cute moment between Co and Crystal. I posted this on my second channel's community tab. We don't talk about this. Yeah. Oh, look, Aster, little baby boy, and then Milia, and then Milia's wife. And then Ava and Bella. Yeah, those were of them. I considered giving Bella a sibling at some point. Don't know if I'm gonna do that. It's fine. Look at them! Look at them! They're from outfits that are from my teachers. Or for, like, you know what I mean. But they're like, yeah, coffee date. And then this. So fun fact, I can't remember, never, which one of these is falsus. It's this one. It's this. It's not this. And so I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna put it on the corner. No, probably like a small sketch gonna be here. It's gonna be fine. It wasn't a small sketch. And like, it kind of hides itself because I press the pencil a lot when I draw. Because I'm just fucked like that, I guess. And then more work for that poster. It'd been about a week at this point, and I'm like, I don't know, like maybe like see more of that. So this concept, yeah, and then I think this was dragons. The 9 realms towards the sun. I even played around with that. And then like Hermitcraft, gem, and a pearl, more towards the sun. I even tried to do something with Seraphine. Didn't work out. Tried to do something with Co. Didn't work out. I just ended up doodling this and giving up because I was that fucking frustrated. And then Catherine, this is fun story about this. I got completely overwhelmed. I don't remember by what, but like my music teacher saw me, and I wish she was my caretaker. Besides the fucking point, I've got mommy issues. No need to dwell on it, besties. But yeah, and so she's one of the like 3 teachers, 4 that has her own office because of how the school is. It's weird. It's an old school. And so she's like, hey, you want to like stay in my office for a bit, just like inform your next teacher that are gonna be there. And I did. I believe I stayed in there for 2 hours. And yeah, I do these while they're ironed out my Catherine design. I really like this sketch, and then this. Yeah, and then a sketch for the My Empire cover. Love that cover. I wish I got to do the 2, but time management is not my specialty. You will come to see this soon. I will miss an upload at some point, but I'm hoping I'm gonna have a bit of time before that happens. And then more SOS stuff. And this, I believe this gets redrawn later. We don't need to dwell on these. And then I was playing around with my pearl design. And then more of these. Tom Alex for the win. I am obsessed. I like how this dragon turned out because last time I drew it, it looked like it'd been digested 5 times, but that's besides the point. Oh, look at that. Oh god, this reminds me of something. I really need to go redrawing that. And then me in a swing because I made it in Minecraft. This is my default Minecraft skin, John. Cute, I know. And then more Catherine. Hermitcraft is in 10. Catherine. Nah. Baby girl. Being a baby girl. Ari. Being Ari. And then that redraw. And this. I love this. I think I do this while in school. Because I always draw during this. It's why I'm able to fill up sketchbooks so quickly. Like, usually I fill sketchbooks about 2 months. But meanwhile, like, my most recent finished one, which is like this, right? Took me the entire summer to fill out. Because it just wasn't bored enough. Like, I had other things that I could have been doing, so I didn't draw as much as usually would. But, like, yeah, look at this. I love this. And these have a really funny story. So it was, I believe, an ancient Greek test, and because I'm shit at every other language that isn't English, and I'm already pretty shit at Greek. So ancient Greek, like, it combines together into the don't want to fuck with that. And it was like on a test, and it was being hyperfixated. Like, hyperfixated, just like whatever the fuck. About the Empire song, but specifically the LD Shadow Lady Queen, like that part, because that is my favorite part. I fucking love that part. You do not understand. That part best is for real, so I do that on the back of the test, and then ask my teacher if I can have it, and she's like, no, sorry, you can't. And I'm like, ah, damn. And she's like, but if you want it, I'll print it out for you. And I'm like, oh, sweet. And so, yeah, she printed the back of the test for me. So I got to keep my little doodles. The drawing that I nabbed of Co and Amber. I don't expect you all to know who Amber is, but to the 3 to 4 people I do. Hello, besties. How are you doing? Then I did an Aphrodite. I don't know why I did an Aphrodite. The House and Hermitcraft, not Hermitcraft, Our House and Empire Zayu. Yay, great. And then look at Milia and her spouse. Love that. And then gets me planning stuff, funding for the animatic, which I don't usually do. I just do when I'm stuck. Post studies, me trying to join the L House now. Awful. And then me and my friends decided to do Percy Jackson EU, because I got into that thanks to the not Netflix, Disney Plus show, because I fell down the TikTok short pipeline and like, oh, this seems really interesting. I'm gonna check it out, and then I checked it out. And so yeah, Ko is the daughter of Apollo. Now, so yes, Ko's canonical middle name is Mary. Or why do I say it's so weird? It's Mary. I might change it to be like crystal themed, because like, I mean, I know Gem is technically Gemini, her full name in my lore, but like Gem, Crystal, I feel like it's a shame Ko would not having Ko have a crystal themed middle name is like, it's kind of funny, but it's not as funny. And yeah, and then Gem, she is the daughter of I mean, in Greek we say Estia, but I'm pretty sure it's Hestia in English. Oh god, hold on, the sun is setting. I've picked the worst time possible for this. Say hello to the sword shadow. Again, I fucking guess. Yeah. And then how it came to be, you can say I was trying to draw chins. Me and Chins do not get along well. Yeah, me and Chins do not have a good relationship. I say that like I haven't drawn too okay. I mean, to be honest, for me, those two are really good portraits. They're semi-realistic. If they have chins, they're more anime. I'm not that good at drawing chins, but like I was fucking trying. And then we have False, who is the half-assed kid, and Lyra, an Aries kid. We're just gonna ignore the fact that Hephaestus and Ares are brothers, because one, this is Greek mythology, and two, if we go by that standards, everybody's fucking related. So just this once, I get a pass to have this. This is my one thing that I get to do. And I get to do this because I'm Greek. I'm at least half Greek. So, like, I get to do this. And y'all can't say fucking shit. And then, look at them. Look at them. And then this. Because when that thumbnail dropped, like, I watched the video, it was like, what, 20 minutes? And then I went for the throat. I went for the throat. I'm like, I'm already gonna be doing this, but you're adding on to it. You're adding on to it. You know what you're doing. Here in this image. That's funny. Anyway, yeah, more of this. Because I am me, and of course I love this. I don't know how I feel about this one. And then posters we had to do for I don't fucking remember, something about National Pet Day, Adopt Day. I don't know. My memory is shit. Anyway, Hermitcraft Gem and May. And May's friend, she's a friend. Okay, so because Midnight's Minecraft OC no default is a skin that I made for him for an SMP, because we're basing together, so we're kind of matching. And his original skin was based off of Adam from Has-Been Hotel. Yeah, I did this scene with us because it's funny. We don't talk about this. We can talk about this, though. We can talk about this. And I want us to talk about this because I barely draw Joel, and I was having such a hard time drawing Joel, but I drew Joel, and then Ko. Yeah. More Gem, more of this. You. God. I don't feel like it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna explain to y'all that I was trying to design Shelby after the corruption arc. It didn't work. And then we went to Haru. Haru, my lovely. Also, yeah, Haru. And this is the little sticker from the sticker short. I think it was a short I did. And then we have Vania and Skylar. And then we have Hasbin. Some of them some Hasbin. And then yeah, you can see this is where I ripped it from. And me thumbnailing for it. I remember that piece, like the before the redraw, like I did it yesterday. And then Royal High meme stuff, you wouldn't get it. Joking. And then we were playing, me, Lee, and Midnight were playing Bed Wars, and I died really early, and we didn't have a bed, so yeah. Prefer Egg Wars. Hot take, Egg Wars was better. Yeah, and then, nah, but if she has wings, this is a different anime. Yeah, we're not talking about this. Oh, look, more house and Empire ZU. Nice. And then I do this thing where I tell my friends, okay, pick a number, and then pick a character. Like pick something else, and then pick another thing. And then I draw the character, the outfit, and the hairstyle. Type. And then we get into the pages that I was just kind of art blocked. And I'm like, okay, it's early in the morning. I'm gonna warm up, and I'm gonna draw a bit of Ari. And then I drew a bit more Ari. And then I drew more Ari, and more Ari, and more Ari, and then Ari and Miria, and then more Ari, and then more Ari, and then more Ari, and more Ari, and more Ari, and these were also gonna be Ari. So I drew a good 3 pages, maybe 4, depending on how you look at it, of Ari. And this was my last doodle. Uh-oh, the artist is simping, because I am. Like, this woman could kill me, and I would thank her. I don't care the AU. She could kill me, and I would thank her. And then Haru being trans. Love that for them. Great. Anyway, I got interrupted. Don't know if you can tell if it's obvious. Probably is. And yeah, I was gonna say that I feel it's a bit odd because, like, Haru is non-binary. And, like, they identify as trans, and I don't, and I'm not sure why, but, like, besides the point. So, yeah, just did something cute. And then more Catherine. And then this is my favorite page. It's the middle of the sketchbook, and I'm gonna explain. So this is, a flyer from my school for, like, a CPR program. I'm censoring the name of that. Anyway, and then I was testing out the paper napkin blood trick where you put a paper napkin, then you draw on top of that for the blood. Yeah, it worked. And then I drew, and then I did these, and then I went to, like, I did that. Then I went over to here, and I'm like, And then so I wasn't precious with it. Because fun fact, I don't remember what any flag looks like apart from, like, the trans flag. Like, I don't even know my own flag. So like, I played around with it, and I'm like, oh, I think the first one's right. Because I had no Google, because we're not supposed to have phones in school, and if you have them, you're sure as hell not allowed to open it. So, yeah. I did, like, a watery type of thing, then that over here, and then little tiny Nas. Look, hold on. Little tiny Nas that get progressively smaller and smaller until you get to here, and it is just the tiniest little thing, and I love these. Anyway, so it was like these, and then moved on. Anyway, these are not as cute though. These are precious. And then I did these, and then to fill out the page, I did these. I really like these. Basically, what I did is I drew on the napkin, and then whatever bled through, I outlined. And then I was doing Estia. I will call her Estia. Hestia sounds wrong to me, so Estia. And I was, trying to comment on that. So first I'm like, no, wait, she's a god. I can fuck around with this. Yes, I know that's not the color of fire, but I can never remember what is first. Therefore, this. And then, yeah, more of the Percy Jackson. I love that. Had an awkward time. None of that for me. And then I was studying foxes, or fox anatomy, I should say, for the Empire Cinematic. Because, yeah, this was actually really helpful. Glad I did this. And then for the OC thing, that is the thing. I'm not too proud of the video. Love the art for it. The video itself might need a touch up. And then, little baby nah. And then Catherine. Look at her. And then my how to train dragon. My dragon prince, OC, and then Morari, because I am a simp. Also, I know I say things weirdly sometimes. My brain just likes to switch accents to whatever sounds nicer. Don't know what this is for. We don't need to. Okay. So I was studying poses from Through the Moon, the physical comic book, because I have it, because of course I do. And then I updated my husband, Sona, which is cool. And, yeah. I'm just gonna let this linger for like a second, right? Yeah, now we're gonna move on. That's something my history teacher said to me. I have to find my darling husband. I'm so worried about him. What do you see in that guy? He makes me laugh. Love some. They should have done a better job with the liner. And then we get to this. And this is funny to me. For a reason we will be getting to. We will be getting to why this is funny. Then we have my Gemosies. She's dumb as a rock, and I love her. This might have been my real high Sona. Covering that up, I will, because that needs explaining. That is religious trauma to the max. We have Lapis, and then we have the eye, and then we have a cute little doodle of Ko meeting a frog, because they're swamp creatures, and her hyperfixation is swamps. Now, trigger warning for religious trauma and a weird tradition we only have in my 3 neighboring towns. So in our towns, we burn Judas every Easter. I mean, the religious people. You get what I mean. And I went out for a walk near Easter time because I didn't know what else to do, and this was obviously in Easter time. And I drew this. This was before they burned him. He was hanging, and it's damn, that's kind of fucked up. He did the thing the big man in the sky tells you to do, which is repent for your sins. And he did, and we burned him. And it's not like he set up a day or the day before the day of. No, he's hanging for a solid couple days before, with the pile of sticks underneath him. And it is odd, it is weird, and it is such a trippy experience, because I was just sitting on the pier, on the beach part of the pier when there's sand, because Lord forbid something accidentally dropped my sketchbook or something, and he's just there in front of me. And in that moment, I was just kind of like, yeah, fuck. Like, I really began to, like, think of it, and I was like, damn, shit. But yeah, more later stuff. We were in at Easter, and my grandma's placing for Easter, and I was not having a very fun time, as you can tell by my horrible usage of modern slang. Yours had their slang, but I don't want to know your guys' slang. Don't. Hello, weird now. Yeah, and then I was rewatching Monsuno, so we have Chase, and we have Bayal, and they're dating, because they are. And then because I was during this, we're rewatching the show, like, why is that British? The Empire's like psycho, right? Because fun fact, I hadn't watched Monsuno in English before. It was only Greek, and that was when I was like 5. So yeah, I'll try and practice for the Towards the Sun enigmatic. Coral. I don't know what that's about. Catherine being Catherine. SOS stuff that I never got around to posting or like dubbing, and I'm upset about. Ugh. Love this. This, I don't know who it was supposed to be originally, but then I kind of turned it into, God, what's your name? The Pink Sky Pirate from Mysticons. Kitty Boom, that's her name, Kitty Boom. And then Hand Studies from Through the Moon. Consumer Animatic Planning. And then this. So for those, for the unaware, this is basically on one of my Tumblr friends, Emmy, will probably link her Tumblr down below. She has an HOIves in the life series AO. They can just any life series, right? Like general. And then that AO, Shubble sends Gem to protect Catherine and Scott, and then Jem kills Catherine and Scott, and then when Shubble comes up to check on Catherine, Catherine kills her, and Shubble drops the sunflower from Empires now, apparently. And she was like, well, hello, Lex, I know you like angst, and I'm like, no, fuck you, this is war, and I started it, and then the Nature's angst tour happened. So yeah, this is that video, like, I do this, I posted it, and I'm like, hold on, dear Arkansas daughters, like you with the dark hair, you with the watercolor eyes, you who bears hair deep and never smile, and we get to the, let me bookmark this, and then we get chosen, like, you see this, you see this, HOI's angst, this is just a couple motherfucking, like, probably less than 10 pages down from this. This and this are in the same sketchbook. Like, this happened within the space of a week. This is comedy gold. And then, yeah, we can see Co being silly. And then from Comic-Con in a city near me. And then a lot of the duplicate cards I took and I stuck in my sketchbook. And then the day of school was boring and nobody was in, so we weren't actually in class. So I drew this and then I slept. And this is after I had watched Dragon's Rising, and I re-entered my Ninjago phase with a vengeance. Because, like, fun fact, a bit before Empires, like, in the space between the Dragon Prince and Empires, there was a little bit of Ninjago, for like I think half a year, maybe if that. Honestly, that sounds a bit too generous. And then I started hearing good things about Dragon's Rising, and then I watched video essays, and I'm like, okay, I am intrigued. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna listen to like the theme song. Slapped. So I watched the show. Clearly, I was not disappointed. This will never not be funny to me. And then that meant Dragon's Rising, because fun fact, the AU I post about on my second channel is my like content AU, right? It's where I kind of mix my normal AU, because I rewrote crystallized, at least vaguely in my head, and my Dragon's Rising AU, which again, not set in canon, nowhere near, in fact. And so, yeah, those designs are just the designs that I already have planned out and that are iconic to me or to like them. But you know, they would look really different in Dragon's Rising. Like, Haru has longer hair, very much just like heavy, I guess like emo scene. I don't know. Like, maybe e-boy. Maybe e-boy is the style I'm looking for here. Anyway, that's little Rumi back there. Oh, gonna have to censor that. Anyway, this is my Comic-Con band thing. And then SOS, that one episode where Shelby tried to help Catherine get all of the cat variants, and then she ended up with like 50 cats, and Catherine was sad. So, yeah. I don't know what this is, but that's kind of cute. And then more for that automatic. Then we have me writing in Doctor because I discovered I can. And then we have a crazy craft Gajinga, complete with a little worse hat of peace. And then we have that one weird animatic I did. Yeah. By the way, if there's like any art videos for this, I will link them in the description because they're most likely on my second channel, so will be linked. Found this shirt on Pinterest. It was appropriate, so I drew it. And then this is a little concept design, character concept design for a comic I'm trying to at least get started. Currently, the prologue is one page from being finished. But yeah, you can see, because it's like based around or with like the concept of my void, I know that I can fill it with references. So like, that Alice is because of Alice Angel, and then we have S major. This should not need, I think so. Like, I knew this was really Alice, middle name that starts with S, and then a major. And then we're gonna see what the S stood for later because I figured that out a bit later. And then we have more concept design for our play around with the fox on the shirt. Didn't like that. And then this was the last day of school, so little collector, little bendy. And then this is my favorite joke I've ever made. So Hatsune Miku, right? And my Sona is kind of a kitsune, or at least in Empires, right? Kitsune Miku. That will never not be funny. Anyway. Ooh, spicy. Yeah, we're being spicy. This is art for a thumbnail sus video I did. Again, linked in the description, all that nice jazz. But at this point, okay, hi. So, turns out that what I had, because now I have my phone propped up on a sword, you could see the black bar, like right up here. And since I already had a section that I was planning on editing out, I'm just gonna refilm this. So, this is for the video, as I said before. And then these are more doodles because Lee had come over to visit me in the summer and we were watching Dragons Rising together. More of doodling while watching because that's just what I do. Me explaining some Void stuff to Lee, and this is what the her design ended up leaning more towards. I won't say why, because it has a trauma related / void related reasons, so you all don't get to know that yet. I will talk about this at some point. That point is not right now. And then Haru and Oni. And then I was making a fan fiction of like a crossover fic because I'm stupid like that. And yeah, that's kind of like the list of everything. And this could be canon in Dragon's Rising, by the by. I made sure of that. Then we have the new champion, Aurora and Gem, because they feel alike to me. Yeah, hi, besties. I know, but I have to get this one. I don't know why. And then Pride Month, June. So yeah, I didn't get to do anything with this, sadly. And then Hatsune Miku, proper, because I drew this on my like exam paper, and like the one that had like the questions and stuff, because the question paper does not get checked, so I draw on it, and I drew a Miku that was really, really, really cute, but I knew I couldn't like take it, so I just redrew it over here. And then we have this. I love this sketch. I think it's cool. I think it's accurate. This was an early in the morning sketch as well. It kind of shows because it's like really chicken scratchy, and this is not the body type that the Sona body type. Like it's cool. Then we have a little something that my sister wrote me. We have Kara or Chara, whichever you're supposed to use. I don't fucking know. Hermitcraft Co. Weird to draw without her glasses, but whatever. Co and Amber, her girlfriend, in Bia. I'm not gonna explain the AU, but just know that they are. She's supposed to have pink here, but I forget to color that in. So, yeah. And then more of them. And more of them. I remembered the pink this time. And then my birds, who are trying to get attention right now. Even if they don't want my attention. Anyway. And then Aurora. I drew this for Nikki Boy's casual champion review because he was doing Aurora. Didn't get into the fan feature. It was this. I'm not bad. And yeah, then my sketchbook just ends. So thank you. Sorry about that. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. And I guess my birds want to do the outro. Yeah. Have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Stay safe. And yeah, that's about it.